Having secured financial and economic stability on the Ufar mainland, the Kwan Do dynasty now turns its attention to the newly revived space race and makes a bid to be the first nation in history to establish a colony on another world. It will not be easy, however, as pockets of rebel and fanatical troops have destroyed the two Ufar space centers that had been conducting research and development on the Ufar space program. Turning to its neighbor Japan for help, the Ufar government has agreed to help with that country's own space exploration program in a joint effort to reach Mars before the Western nations can. Unfortunately, the radical groups that are opposed to the Kwan Do dynasty have now turned against the Japanese and are attacking them as well, straining the relationship between these two powerhouse nations of the East. If the situation cannot be corrected soon, then the Ufar government could find itself involved in a war on three fronts, and the hope of establishing a Martian colony will be nothing more than a dream.
Welcome back to Empire Earth and welcome back to the Asian campaign. You please march over here. Don't have that much time to waste here. Let's see, yeah. I'm gonna build a military complex. That's gonna be over here. Hyperions are just marching over the mountains here because why not? Okay. Here we have a base of ours, which we will establish. So we'll get to that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get some jackals going here. It's anti-air defense. So we once more face a number of restrictions here. So we can't upgrade any of our units. So they're gonna be inherently inferior to what the enemy has. Unless they send units from a lower age. And what's happening here, I don't care actually. Yeah, whatever. And we're also not going to be able to build towers, which is a bit of a bummer. But that's just how this game here works.
My future awaits.
They never actually allow you to just play the game. There's always some restrictions put on you. And almost never in a really fun way, which is a bit of a shame really. You're gonna be dropped off here. Good. You move a bit faster, please. So we should arrive here just about in time. But then again, maybe the enemy attacks, like the early ones, are also triggered by us being the base. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that, actually. Anyway. Come over here.
Radar indicates incoming enemy forces. Expect a combined assault from land and air units.
Yeah. Here are the Russians. You maybe hang out here. There we go, you built me a capital here. Actually, you built me settlement here. Okay, okay.
Sir? Yes, Commander.
You just hang out here for the time being.
Ready, sir. Awaiting orders. Sir, yes, sir.
You come over here. Artillery, you hide behind the trees. I think that's the right spot for you. And you maybe come over here. There we go. And then one of you can also build me a hospital here. Let's build one maybe here, yeah. That's just right here.
Sir? Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, we do actually have a hospital here, okay. Looks like the Japanese are helping us out here a little bit. That works for me. This is your sleazy right officer. You just hang out here. You may be... Actually, you know what? You should probably be in the healing radius, but yeah, we'll see about that. A couple more of you can maybe be stationed with these guys here as well. Because why not? And I think we need more guys over there as well, because there's just 4 of you. Definitely need at least 2 more. Okay, you defend me here if possible. Then we'll see how this goes. There are 2 more of you over there. And then we also need to... We need to probably establish a hospital here at one point, but we're gonna need a little more lumber for that. Okay, these guys here, not super effective against the Hyperions here. Even though Hyperions are gonna need some repairs here. Yeah, after a bit of a fight. Because Guardians, eventually these will also deal some damage. Yeah, unfortunately you can't hospital repair these, you need a repair bot for those. So let's see. And of course I need to advance to a different age to actually pull that one off. So you could, I guess, help me out. Do we have... Help me out here, yeah. More of you on lumber, please. You are already done here. That means you can build me a settlement here. And get me some stone if possible. Okay, is there anything I can actually use for defense? I've got anti-air guns. Got a fortress, otherwise we don't really have anything. You can maybe stay a bit in the back here. We need to get our economy up and running here, lest this is gonna end terribly for us. Maybe you can withdraw a couple of you here, because I don't think we need that many anti-ground defenses there. Here we go. You're gonna have to field it at one point, because there's only so much food left here. But that's acceptable. Then we also need 3 more gold guys. We'll get to all of that. Can we actually... Wait a second.
You must hurry,
You have enough-
Kwan Do. Every moment that Sata lies in enemy hands is a moment we lose precious time. If you do not rescue Sata soon, there will be no chance to rebuild the space center in time to beat the Americans or Europeans into space.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Ready.
Definitely gonna need more lumber here. Also, these guys, feels like these guys are a little bit too close to the front line. So they move everyone a little bit south here. You get me a hospital here. This will also serve as a deterrent. Well, so this can soak some damage. Maybe anti-air guy, you go a little bit further back. Oh, that's just Japan. That's okay then. Okay. And so we're done here for... Actually, no, we're not done here. We're still having some gold guys being established here. Alright. You have anti-missile batteries, okay. So this goes food and iron. I do actually have a fair amount of those. So let's get a couple more of you over here. And you here.
Kwan Do, why do you not aid our lost city? You are cruel and heartless. Help me to regain my lost city, or there will be dire consequences to face. I swear it.
Okay, yeah, we don't have enough food. That's okay. Well, if you want it so badly, how about you do it yourself? So I'm kind of busy here.
How can I help?
Maybe you should build some anti-air defenses here as well.
Right away.
I mean, these could get themselves shipped at one point, but let's see about that. Okay. Okay, so the situation here is moderately precarious. The Russians are sending Leopard tanks, which are effective against any other tank, so I get like a modifier. So we've got a lot of Thor anti-tank guns here, so let's hope those do the job. We also have a lot of these planes here because they're also sending nuclear bombers. And we don't want to get hit by those. Well, the good thing is they hit anything they see, so they don't go straight for your capital or so. But nevertheless, that also means they can easily destroy the defenders just around your base. So you here, yeah, you drive around here. You want a couple of you hanging around there. Maybe another one here. Where are you going? That is not the fastest way to do that. Just come over here, please. Yeah, I don't think I can fix my Hyperions at all until we reach the next age and then go for repair bots. But let's see. So iron's flowing, that's good. Gonna build a couple more tanks here. Because the mechs they're sending here, they don't really deal that much damage against my... there we go, yeah, I see. Can maybe have you hang around here or so. Okay. There's more of these guys. That's fine. I don't care about those guys. Those are fine. Yeah, they can maybe kill some of my riot police here. But... or riot trooper. No, they're actually called riot police. But... they're not going to deal any lasting damage to my vehicles here. What hit you here, actually? I'm not quite sure. Maybe there's like a strangling guy here. That's fine with me. Yeah, I'm not banking on the infantry here surviving in the long run. But you here. Maybe hang around here. Okay. We should probably get some more guys on stone.
We need to improve our economy or these damn rebels will overwhelm us. Gather at least 3,000 units of iron, gold, wood, and food. With this, we will be able to construct a university. Once the university is built, we can then research our new cybernetic citizen upgrade, which will increase our resource production.
That sounded like that wasn't supposed to be the part where that sentence ended. Okay, now we have to face these guys here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. These are dealing some decent damage, but it's not decent enough, I believe. Yeah, none of these troops are just that brilliant against the respective other ones we have here, but we may need more tanks here. Maybe anti-tank guns actually good against these. Not so sure. Yeah, we are. This is not ideal. They're gonna overwhelm us here if we don't watch out. How do you perform against these? You get in here as well? Not amazing. Yeah, what are these actually? Oh, there's a Zeus too. Okay. With some luck, we're gonna kill enough of these that they can't damage the... Actually, no, they're gonna kill these here. So let's see how you perform here. Okay, you hit tag step. Nope. I thought you could pull it off, but you could not. Anti-tank person here is not performing particularly well. Let's get a couple more of you then. Yeah, you attack that infantry. Sure. You do that. And maybe focus on this guy here, because this guy's almost dead. Or like at least more dead than the other guys. Can you retreat in time here? I don't think you can. No, you could not. Yeah, this could have gone slightly better. I think we're gonna manage, but it's not gonna be particularly elegant. We need to build this extremely expensive university. Okay, yeah, it's fine. We're still gonna get more of these guys here in the field, and they're almost dead. Also, damn, do these have a lot of hit points. Good thing is there's only one of them left now, and I'm outproducing them here. But again, that's not really the most elegant way here. So we did have... Yeah. 3,000 iron, 3,000 gold, 3,000 food, 3,000 wood. That's a lot of wood, actually. But I'm 1/3 there. So you come over here. Get me that food. Otherwise, this is never going to go anywhere. You here help us out here, please. Can still get more guys on here. At least we don't need 3,000 stone, so that's something. But we're also gonna need more defenders here. I know I'm spending the resource I'm supposed to save, but can't have everything. So we've got 2 guys left here. We could also set you on lumber. Anybody else? So you're idle? Yeah, let's get you on lumber.
Okay. How can I help?
And you as well.
Right away.
So everybody's busy. So gold is the least problematic one here. So you can maybe diverge some of the gold miners here at one point. But let's see. So what's actually good against the Zeus 2? I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, the counter system kind of goes out of the window after a while here. You can come a little bit closer. Did you just say as you come? I guess the satellite operator said that. Well, anyway. Not much in the way of nuclear bombers in recent times, which I appreciate. So iron is going to be like a mild problem also because I just spent a lot of iron. But yeah, food we're going to get there. Not sure whether I want a second granary. I could just place one here, to be honest. We do have the resources for that. Do we need houses here? We don't, because we don't have any, but I guess not. Well, anyway. Could try to accelerate our food production here a little bit. So we are there regarding gold. So I guess I could diverge a couple of gold miners, maybe also to lumber. Yeah, sure. So lumber collection is kind of slow. Yeah, no, I'm also spending food here, but if I'm spending it now, can also gather it. Then again, maybe I should have sent you... Maybe I should put all of you here on food instead, so we can actually get that one going. Because we can always send you on lumber later. Yeah, let's go with that.
Right away.
Okay, okay. Iron's gonna go there as well. Lumber's almost halfway there. Yeah, universities have become expensive in the future. But what can you do? Stone's kind of slow, but I don't think we need stone, do we? No, it is anything but stone. These guys here, you're not the problem. The infantry is not the problem here. Neither is the Iranian yogurt. Yeah, these guys struggle to even kill a single tank. Because their tanks just heal too fast, but you really want the hospital here, otherwise you're in trouble. Okay. We actually have a different field here. We have... is that's not cabbage, is it? No, that would be weird. Ah, hey, we've got 2 of these guys here. Could send you into the fight at one point, but never mind. How many more are we? That's fine. Yeah, there we go. So gold is there. That's good. Still need more iron. But I think we have the maximum amount of guys on iron here. But you also been spending one. There's more iron here, but that is not safe to harvest in the slightest. Alright, alright. Oh yeah, you here are lazy as well. So you help out here. See, instant harvest. I don't think I actually have space for you here, but that's fine. You can join the lumber crew. Yeah, food's catching up quickly. Lumber's probably going to be my slow resource here. Okay. But seems like the attacks are not overwhelming here. You can maybe come over here so we can also... We probably should have utilized a couple of these guys here against the Zeuses here. But yeah, it's fine. Even without any of these upgrades, they still have pretty good range. What civilization?
Radar indicates incoming enemy forces. Expect a combined assault from land and air units.
Okay. Don't like the air unit part here. What the hell are you? We sure are. Okay, that goes a bit better with these anti-tankers. They're still not particularly strong against, like defense-wise against these tanks here, but yeah, at least they're tearing through them fairly quickly. Yeah. Especially backed up by a couple other units. Yeah, this is okay. But they're also kind of being, like, at least soft-countered by these tanks here. Yeah, we might need a couple more anti-tank guys here. Okay. Yeah, definitely gonna need a couple more of you here because now there's only 2 left, but this still seems to be our best option. At least these are dirt cheap, even though they do cost us lumber, which is not really a resource we have in abundance, right? Oh, you are unemployed? Well, we can fix that. Wait, no, you're not unemployed, you're just standing on this field here. What do we have here? It's just more of you folks. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you challenge my tanks here. Let's see how that goes for you. Oh, you're actually pretty effective against the anti-tank guys. I guess because the anti-tank guys, not anti-infantry guys. Okay. Okay, so we are going to need some regular tanks here as well, otherwise these guys are going to tear us apart. Okay, nevertheless, that did work out for us. This guy is sliding out of the factory. Stuck tank here. Okay, food's going to get there. Now lumber is going to be our slow resource. You know what? We're going to put all of you here on lumber temporarily. Good. And yeah, we also had... I think we're also supposed to build more factories and whatnot. Yeah, I think they did say... Barrage, siege... Oh, sorry, siege factory, tank factory and airport. Okay, we need another one of those as well. Maybe you should go with the university first. Or if I have all of those, does it mean the attacks stop or so? I could build more of those, but this is going to cost me more lumber. Oof. Too much lumber, in fact. Yeah, let's just leave it at this for now. Good. You maybe cut lumber here. I don't want you to just cut away all these trees. Especially not these ones here. Marines are still hanging around here. Alright.
Warning. Radar indicates incoming enemy forces. Expect a combined assault of land and air units.
Yeah, it's already here. Oh god, these guys again. Okay. You help me out here, you help me out here. And let's see that we build a bunch more tanks. We have the resource for them. You should really help. Oh, damn. Looks like the artillery was the right choice here, because we just wrecked those guys. But also just having more guys helped, I suppose. Oh no, these guys here are fantastic. Didn't expect my guys to be here. Well, come over here. Ah, this is just not ideal, is it? Should have built more anti-air there. Might have to do some rebuilding here at one point. You're definitely gonna need more of that here. Thankfully they're already out of fuel, so that's nice. But yeah, not ideal at all. Yeah, I should build a wall of anti-air here, I guess. Are you actually carrier craft? Not quite sure, you could be.
Kwan Do, you must send us aid. Rebel forces under the command of Dr. Webster have seized the port town of Sata. It is imperative that we regain control of this vital seaport. It is the only one available to create supply ships needed to ferry new units and supplies to the island of Tangashima, so we may begin reconstructing our valuable space center.
Your valuable space center. Okay, any idols here? Actually, I don't think there's enough space for you there. Okay, I have to do that as well. We do actually have enough resources now. What do we have here? Well, it's black ropes. Okay, whatever. Here we have... Oh, that's a lot of black ropes. Not quite sure where you're going, but yeah. Suit yourself. And speaking of which...
Okay. Right away.
Let's see, there's only a handful of these, but yeah, let's just go with that for the time being. Okay, let's build a university. Let's build that maybe here. I think I actually want you down here again, because this is where the nuclear bombers come from. And those are the bigger threat. Okay.
Right away.
Cyber citizen, sure thing. Alright. Troops in the city rescued, okay. So is that gonna get itself destroyed if we don't watch out? I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's see. Okay, so we're holding the line here. Hey, one riot police is still left here. I suppose that's good. See, cyber citizens are on their way. I do appreciate that. Have a lot of gold left here, even though now we're gonna have slightly less because we...
Ready? Okay.
Okay, I guess you didn't work there. That's fine. There we go. Everybody has been turned into a cyborg. All hail the dystopian future here. Oh wait, you actually damaged. I should probably fix you.
Okay.
But you still sound like a regular human. That's even weirder. I don't like that at all.
10-4. Yes, Commander.
My favorite part about the robot citizens is that they still do agriculture like it's like the Middle Ages. I mean, they don't even use like an ox or so. It's just kind of weird. But who am I to judge? Let's get this airport here going. I think then we have fulfilled the conditions here. Yeah, barracks, siege factory, tank factory, and airport. Yeah. Here we go.
Excellent. We have completed the construction of our military complex and are now ready to confront this Dr. Webster and his fanatical troops.
Okay. How can I help?
Are we though? Okay. No, 8. Do we need a lot of gold for that? We actually have the iron. Actually, no, we need more food. Yeah, that's okay. We'll work on that food. We do have the gold and iron. Let's just build some more citizens. We can always kill them later if we want to. There we go. Still getting more lumber. Base complete. This should cut down on the amount of harassment you have been receiving. Okay. I guess I had that. Should have done that a little bit earlier. Just to make sure that we get slightly less harassment. Maybe the ground assault here, like the one with the infantry. Maybe that's going to. Oh. You come over here, please. So there's still Zeus's, but there's less Zeus's. Zeus 2s, I mean. Still gonna lose a couple guys here, but this should definitely help the fact that we have more artillery backup here. These just have so many hit points. Okay, that one of them is down, one of ours is down, but that's fine. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. Okay. Still need quite a bit more food here, but that's okay. Well, we're gonna get there. Then we can also build our cyber stuff. Good. Let's see what cyber units we actually get. We might get useful ones, but pretty sure we don't get the flyers. Those would be too good. What is Japan actually doing here, specifically sending the citizens back and forth? Sorry, Japan 21st century. It's a specific Japan. Well, we may find out at one point. 700 more food, but that shouldn't take super long. Not with this many guys. Oh yeah, you were repairing stuff here, I believe. You could maybe build me one more of these anti-air guns just here.
Right away.
Just in case someone tries to fly in here. Wait, when did you get damaged? I guess you did get damaged. Wait, no, you're not finished. But I thought we're supposed to get. You know what? Now I may as well finish this.
Okay.
But never mind. All good, all good. No, that looks like a smaller pile, but we're not running out of lumber anytime soon. But we need less than 300 food
Okay.
before we actually. I don't think there's enough space for that, is there? No, there should be. But we have 1, 2, 3. No, there's 7 already, so never mind that then. Yeah, get me some more. Some more food or whatever. Come on. A little more food. There we go. We're aging up. Which you do almost never in any of the campaigns. Usually your age is fixed. Partially because some of the campaigns just take place in specific epochs here. And I think here you do level up during the tutorial campaign, but I think otherwise not particularly often. Okay. Still have to wait here a little bit. Yeah, you get me that lumber. Who knows when we need more of that. Okay. It's gonna be exciting. The next age is upon us. At least the Japanese have some fortresses here. But they don't seem to come under attack often, if at all. I'm not sure whether the rebels are actually hostile to Japan. They may not be. Oh wait, we're aging up, so we shouldn't do this right now anyway. But never mind. Yeah, let's leave these guys here on food for the time being, so we can replenish our food stocks here a little bit. I think we did get the hospital upgrade, didn't we? Yeah, I think we got pretty much all the upgrades. Scientific University. Oh, that's why it's so expensive. It's not just any university. Can we actually build... Nope, can't build any port or so. We haven't researched that kind of technology yet. Okay, mostly there. Good. I'm not sure whether these are actually more efficient. It feels marginally slower, but that's as faster, not slower. But it could also just be imagining that, because the game told me so. So I wouldn't necessarily bet on that. Okay, almost there. So exciting. So we're actually aging up in the game that is largely about aging up. Maybe not quite as much as like Age of Empires or so, but well, we're trying here. Then let's see. There we go. Now we have the FDR Research Center. I thought we would get cyber stuff as well. Yeah, you two can build that. But you know what? You can help out here as well. I thought we'd just get all the cyber stuff. Maybe you're gonna need this one here first. Let's see. So... Sure, we're gonna upgrade those fighters. Can we upgrade... Sure. Yep, gonna upgrade that one as well. Okay, you go back on your gold here. Okay, do we really not get any cyber stuff? Yeah, well, I guess we we still get the other upgrades here, but that is slightly underwhelming.
Awaiting orders. Standing by.
Oh well. Speed, sure. Pop cap increase because we're not super close to the pop cap, but there's actually... Hey! So we do have fancier stuff now. Do you know the university doesn't have any tax? Sure, this barely costs anything, so I may as well upgrade these. It's amazing how that feels when I actually get to upgrade something for once. And no. Oh, we do have attack helicopters now. Well. Look at that. I don't think there's anything else to research. No, here we are already... Yeah, researching these shenanigans here. Atom manipulation, gold gathering rates. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's get any bonus I can get. But I think that's about it. Alright, we have a bit of an assault force ready here. Don't have much left in the way of pop space otherwise, but that should be okay for the time being. We come over here. Let's see whether we can destroy a rebel base or two here. That would be appreciated. Yeah, a bit disappointing that we don't get any cyber units. Maybe you get them at a later stage. But I'm not so sure about that, because this game here seems to be quite keen. The expansion specifically seems to be quite keen to always just cripple you with regard to options. Okay, here we go. Let's see this come down here. Got a bunch of these guys here, of course, always. Let's see, so resource-wise, we are in a fairly decent spot. Now it's more pop space that's actually the issue. Let's check out the map here. So we are at... Notice our base, so we're at these crossroads here? I think so. Well, we'll have to see. Yeah, we're not that far away from our base.
Yes, of course, sir.
Affirmative. Yes, Commander.
Ready, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Standing by. Standing by.
Okay, so we have extra gold here and whatnot. Hey, the Japanese get to build towers, laser towers in fact, but we don't.
Awaiting order.
Ready, of course, sir.
Come over here. I guess we could get like some helicopters to scout. We could also get, maybe we should just build some satellites, which you can still do. Yeah, let's get a couple of those. In fact, we could move the one we actually have. Where did I put the... Never mind.
Awaiting order. Roger.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Go ahead. Sir, yes, sir.
We are under attack.
Awaiting
Okay, oops, snipers.
affirmative.
Acceptable.
Roger. Affirmative.
Ready, sir.
There you go.
Of course, sir.
The Russian snipers coming for us here. So you maybe join us down here. You should be able to catch up. Can we move up here?
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Ready, of course, sir.
Yes, Commander.
We can... Oh! Missile interception system here. Wait, no, that's a Japanese one. Never mind that.
As you command.
That is still a horrific noise. Satellite... Oh, there we go. Found the enemy.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, time to start shelling them. Ooh, maybe I should have brought a little more anti-air here. Actually, well, we are... No, we are downing this guy here. Oh, there's mortar guys. I didn't see that. That's fine. We can fix that. Not you here. Sorry. Wrong group. You do that, please. They still have leopards here. You continue to act that guy. Okay, you come a bit closer. And you here can, I guess, destroy some of their tanks here. These are still the anti-tank tanks, but we'll be able to deal with those. No, you will not do that, please. You're entirely too sensitive for that. Let's see how long it takes for them. Oh, and you're down. Why do these guys here get all the fancy stuff again? You'd think the government would be better equipped than the rebels, but I guess that's not the case. Satellite, you can come down here as well. Missile interception system here doesn't really matter, and it's super fragile anyway. But yeah, we're downing buildings a lot faster than we used to. Hyperions here, thankfully these fall fairly quickly. Yeah, there's another tower here. So now we deal with you here first. From a distance. Lots of barracks here. Okay, take a step back here.
Ready, sir. Of course, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, it seems like with those ages you're actually dealing quite decent damage against structures here, so it seems whatever hit points upgrades they get or so, those don't seem to scale. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Awaiting orders.
Siege factory, so siege weapons destroy the siege factory. That should help. And you should be able to hit that. No, you cannot hit that guy specifically. That is disappointing, because that's going to be a problem. On the plus side, oh, that's a Japanese helicopter. So I guess we have to hit their airfield here. Don't know what you're doing there, but please return. Yeah, they have a ton of barracks here. Oh, and they have riot police as well. But how do the rebels have riot police? That does not add up. Oh, they get the flyboys, but I don't. Okay, I think we're gonna get ourselves destroyed here now. And then again, these are really weak. And if we had them, we couldn't upgrade them anyway, so they're a lot less useful then. Because they won't... Okay, spy satellite, are you still around here? Yes, you are. Yeah, we might get our assault force destroyed here, but that's not that tragic. Just try to kill that tower, and then we can maybe see that we find their airfield here. They have a lot of stuff here. It's going to take us a while to grind through all of this, but then again, I don't think they're going to rebuild all of this here, so that'd be good as well. Maybe we want to destroy the cyber factory, because cybers are considerably more of a threat than the... Okay, oh, there's a hospital there as well. Yeah, and they're producing more cybers and more rebels. Well, not more rebels, more infantry just. Okay, cyber factory first. Yeah, I know these guys are all gonna die, but we're at least gonna leave a mark here. Let's destroy the anti-air here, just in case that becomes an issue in the future. And I guess I should already rebuild my forces here in the meantime. So... bunch of you here. I think the infantry still makes fairly decent anti-air. I could get the dedicated anti-air, but it's not as versatile. There we go. So let's see how many of those we can actually... Okay, we actually have made quite some progress here. You come over here. Yeah, the planes are going to tear us apart, but not particularly quickly. Yeah, we just need to find that airfield. Do we still have our satellite? Nope, satellite's down. That happens. Destroy this field here just because we can and because I'm petty. Good. Okay, let's move through here. I think there was friendly fire while that happens. Okay. Through here, please. Yeah, let's just deal as much damage as we can while we're here. Oh, Oh, they bring in their own tanks. Maybe we should just retreat a little bit here. But now we have the upgraded tanks as well, which is nice. Is the AI actually going to use their mind control ability? Not so sure about that. Okay, let's see. That tank couldn't decide what to do here exactly, and now it's dead. Oh wait, you're still alive. How? Never mind. I think you can actually retreat here. Then we'll have to move out again. Let's see whether you here can do some more spying. I just want to see how much is left of their base there. Let's get a couple more of you. Yeah, we could build helicopters as well, but if we don't get any upgrades for our units, those helicopters will have no range that is of any significance, which is a bit of a bummer. Let's see. At least, yeah, we could withdraw more forces here, but I'm not sure whether I want to do that just now. But yeah, I wonder where the Russians are. They could just... Maybe they're just here, because they came from here with that Leopard tanks, and they had some snipers in the general area, so I guess they're just here. At least there's a decent chance they are. Let's see. You're on your way. Good, 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 good. I guess you could just... You know what? You just fly over here and let's see whether you can find the Russian base. In the meantime, we are hoarding quite a lot of resources here. Still not that much. But what we should do is maybe send you guys here over to the stone source. Because when... Oh, you are unemployed as well. I mean, am I really going to need that much lumber? You know what? Whatever. Let's just go for it. I know I could get rid of some citizens because we really have quite a lot of them. I don't need quite as many. We can always rebuild them. It's not like there's any permanent loss here. So there we go. Here we go, and here we go. But you can also wait for the other guys here to return. Okay, so we're now in this portion here. Yeah, let's just continue. Let's see whether we can... So these are all Japanese units. Okay, okay. Not too surprising considering that we're in Japan. There we go. Lost child has returned. Okay, so there was some Russian stuff here. Let's just see what's in this corner here. Could just be mountains, but let's see.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, Commander. Affirmative. Go ahead. Yes, Commander.
Now I have quite a lot of these guys here. Works for me as well. Okay, so here's so here's the Eye of God.
As you command.
Okay, so they don't have anti-air here right now, but they do have a port here. So I wonder what's the deal with this base here. I think it's just resources, not some Russian stuff. Okay, you just quickly review whatever we have here. I guess we can just drive over here and destroy that base, because why would we not do that?
Standing by.
Yes, Commander.
Don't think there's anything in the way. No. Actually, here is a Russian base. That's quite convenient, so let's maybe destroy that as well.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, let's see where there's a good staging area. Can we move through here? Well, there's gonna be a way through here somewhere, isn't there? I guess just through here.
Yes, affirmative.
Go ahead. Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, we can just move through here. Then we can destroy that Russian base, which doesn't seem to be the tank base, because they just have barracks here, unless they just spawn units, which is also a possibility. Who knows? But I mean, these guys, Orange didn't even seem to have an economy. Actually, I take that back. They had fields and stuff. I didn't see any workers. Maybe I overlooked them. In any case. Doesn't matter too much. You guys here with a little bit of trouble getting out of my base here. But that's fine. Yeah, you just hang out here. We're gonna destroy that Russian base, which doesn't really have that much in the way of ground defenses. And then we're going to destroy the Eye of God base as well. Then let's see where we end up with that. We've got more of you. I guess we could just send the second one. Second one can just be included in this group here, because why not? Yeah, you just hang out here. Outside the anti-air range, please. Okay, yeah, Japan's really doing some long distance economy here. Well, you do you, Japan. I'm on your turf here, so I'm not gonna judge.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, these could do with a little more range, because that's especially good if you're anti-air. But yeah, you here. I don't really need you, considering that you're just stuck there. Also don't need these trucks, do I? Nope. I can't rebuild those, but well, I guess that's it now. If I need more in the future, then that was it. Good. Yeah, it seems like the attacks have pretty much stopped entirely. I didn't really expect that, so maybe I should have just built nobody unemployed. Maybe I should have just built these structures here immediately, because it really didn't take that much. You need quite a bit of lumber, but that was somewhat manageable. Yeah, I didn't expect it to work out like that, but okay.
Ready, sir. Of course, sir.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Well, but I guess it did.
Standing
Oh well.
by.
Yes, affirmative.
Go ahead. Sir, yes, sir.
I guess you could also build your base here if you really wanted to. And maybe even destroy like one of these bases here immediately. But then again, you really need to defend this base here. And destroying this immediately, I don't think it really gets you much of an advantage. Oh, look at that. There's a sentinel here. Okay, so there's someone there in addition to this tower here. That's fine with me. Artillery is going to take a moment to arrive here, but not these two. These two are just they're speeding ahead here.
Sir, yes, sir.
So one of you satellites can come a little bit closer. They're actually doing stuff there. Interesting.
Yes, Commander.
Well, we can fix that for you. Oh, they have a helicopter here as well. Look at that. Yeah, maybe they just get reinforcements here, or did get until I built those structures. Do you want to attack that?
Sir, yes, sir.
Do you want to execute the order I just gave you? No?
Affirmative. Go ahead. Sir, yes, sir.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
You intercept this infantry here.
Ready, sir.
And you intercept the helicopter, please. Right, but what I really want you to do is destroy this laser tower here. Even though half of you haven't even arrived yet. Oh, they get upgrades for their tower as well. I don't even get towers, so what am I even complaining about? Anyway. Let's wait a moment here, let's be patient.
Go ahead.
And just launch the like plasma salvo, whatever we're actually using here,
Awaiting order. Roger.
Ready,
at
affirmative.
these structures here. Yeah, these deal some. Oh damn, there's another one. Okay, well, everybody attack now. No need to retreat. If I retreat now, this is not going to happen before whatever damage the tower is going to do anyway. Yeah, it seems like structures do not seem to be keeping up with the whole damage situation here. But that's fine with me. Had some casualties here, but also delete some stuff. So maybe maybe did not have casualties. I'm not even sure. Doesn't really matter. Yep, this is this Blue's full base. I have a hard time believing that. Anyway, destroy the tower. Good, good, good. Some bonus hit points here, but that's not going to save you. Yeah, and they don't seem to have anti-air here at all, do they? They should build some helicopters or some bombers. Also, they have a dock here. Nice, 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 nice. Tower here is going down. And then you're next. Slowly but surely. Yeah, maybe they're just land troops here, or they just spawn, or did spawn, because now the attacks seem to have died down a bit. Yeah, I'm especially grateful about the mechs no longer showing up here, because those were the hardest to deal with. The tanks as well, until you get some anti-tank guys, but those are the only ones that are actually useful against in this specific instance here. Well, anyway.
Awaiting orders.
Good, good, good. Everybody attack, then even the capital is not gonna last. Yeah, this is melting away. This guy here not contributing because he's just sliding around. Good, good, good. And then let's destroy that dock as well. Wish there was an indicator. We end up by... Oh, orange is here. What is that? Oh, there we go, yeah. Oh, there was a... No, there was another Russian sniper. Okay. I can live with that. And then okay. Then I guess we're just going to move down... Maybe we're gonna move down here to see whether we can wrap up that orange base from the other side. Tank here is damaged, but didn't have that many casualties.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, now that we've wrapped things up here, we're going to... let's maybe go through here along the coast.
Affirmative.
Ready, sir. Of course, sir.
Standing by.
Because there's also a chance that there's more stuff there. And we probably want to expel everyone from the mainland here, even though the attacks have pretty much stopped. So from that perspective, we don't really need to worry about that too much.
Yes, Commander. Of course, sir.
Awaiting
Yeah,
orders.
some of the earlier attacks are really rough, especially... Oh, that's just Japan. Japan 21st century. Especially considering that... Ooh, look at you here. Someone has colossal artillery as well. I think that's the same that I have. Yeah, exact same. Exact same stats and everything. Okay, let's continue then.
Ready, sir. Affirmative.
Can you actually go through here, or are there more cliffs? No, Japan's actually gathering resources here. It doesn't look like they're actually doing anything with it. Oh, we've got a hospital here.
Yes, Commander.
You know what? May as well use that. Even though I don't think we actually have many damaged vehicles here. No, it seems that's it already.
Standing by.
Yes, Commander.
We're not gonna heal you. May as well.
Affirmative. Roger.
Am I actually allowed to? Yeah, you... No, can't even build... Can't even build anything else here. But yeah, never mind.
Awaiting orders.
I know I could remove those defenders, but I really don't... Oh, actually, wait. You were damaged. I could leave you behind if I wanted to.
Ready.
Let's maybe have these guys here heal, even though I think these may lack some healing upgrades, maybe? Yeah, you here will leave, you will not be left behind, but you'll stay behind for a bit, so I can heal you just because. Yeah, this is probably going to take a moment. It seems like we are Let's just check out what we have here. So this seems to be... But are we already down here? I'll have to have a look here. No, we're at this base here, so there's still a large area to explore here. Let's maybe do that, and then we can wrap up with orange. Because they don't really seem to send anyone after us anymore, so we don't really have to be worried about them like overrunning my base while we're not looking.
Ready, sir.
Affirmative.
Oh yeah, you still exist. I forgot about you. Okay, you come down here, maybe. You're actually nice to have here as explorers, because you're a bit more efficient. You're not super fast, but at least you can fly over any obstacles. That's useful too.
Ready, sir.
Another hospital here. They have more of these guys here. Tempest, which is running around with it's like a cyber sword or whatever that's supposed to be. Why does everybody have... Oh, okay. You just got yourself shot down there.
Ready, sir. Yes, Commander.
Affirmative.
Ready, sir.
Oh yeah, they've got the port down here, don't they? Yeah.
As you command.
Forgot about that already. If I'm being honest here, we may as well secure that,
Affirmative.
I suppose. And possibly build another hospital here. Why is Japan even asking for my help? They have just superior attack to everything I have. Or can we reach that? Is that... That might actually be down here. So it's possible that that's not actually reachable from here. Let's see. I guess we could just send a satellite over there. But I don't want to claim that area and then find out that I would have to defend it immediately. So it could be a bad idea. Let's see. Any more shenanigans we have to deal with yet? No. Oh yeah, you exist.
Ready, sir. Ready, sir.
You know what? May as well join this team here. It's probably going to take you like 100 years to link up with these guys, but whatever. Goods. Yeah, this just seems to be another dead end, but yeah, still good to check out. Lots of resources here, so if I need even more resources, or rather if I need them faster, because I have enough resources here, but I can mine them only so fast. You should probably build a settlement here if you can. Yes, you can actually. Let's get that then. It's not like that's going to cost me any significant amount of resources at this stage here. But this is just all the Japanese stuff. Japan could have just overrun the enemy here, if we're being honest. Where are you going? I don't know, but you will... Do you actually have idle citizens? Nope, we do not appear to have idle citizens. Okay, so this is just Japan stuff. Don't think there's any enemies here. If there were, they probably would have attacked at this stage here.
As you command.
Where even... Oh, you're here, yeah. Just fly over here. Let's hope you don't get yourself shot down. If you do get yourself shot down, well then that's too bad. Okay, everybody gather here. It's going to take a moment now. Let's maybe keep an eye on the satellites here, just in case we find something of interest here, like the enemy navy or whatever. Yeah, I don't have half the stuff that Japan has access to, but I guess they're not really doing much with it. Oh, Gargantua transport here. They're just kind of hanging out here and complaining that they need my help, but yeah, whatever.
As you command.
They did give us space tech before already, so I guess it's nice of them. Oh wow, do I actually have oh no, I thought I had, because I had 9,999 units of gold. I thought I like maxed out my stock, because I didn't know that was a thing, but it doesn't appear to be. Well, there's probably some sort of like engine limit here, but it's not that low. Oh hello. Here are the rebel forces, okay. Which do actually have anti-air. Oh snap, okay, well I guess you're dead now. Well, that's okay, that happens sometimes. So they're actually sending stuff, I'm amazed. Or they have guys on patrol, one of the two. We'll see what it is. Not too worried about that, because we have much in the way of resources. And we can always build more of whatever we lose here. Until we hit the pop cap, then we can't do it anymore. Also, I now have like objectively better tanks than the AI, which is good to know.
Can I assist?
I'm not sure. Very American-sounding Japanese missile trooper. Oh hell, that's right, guys. Man, you deal no damage against these tanks here. Wow, this is pathetic. But then again, these guys are not meant to counter tanks. Unless I would maybe use the mind control ability. Oh hell, wait, who's attacking me here now? Okay. Not sure why they attacked me here at this point here specifically, but whatever. You do you.
Ready, sir. Yes, Commander.
Rebel forces. Unspecified rebel forces. These guys here still
Ready, sir.
oh, did I add you guys here to the wrong team? I think I did, yeah. That, you know what, that doesn't matter. You can join the tank team, it's not that important. Okay, there's more orange stuff all the way down here, so let's
Yes, Commander.
see whether that we find those tanks, because that was just some infantry.
Awaiting orders.
Are these actually hover tanks? No, they still have
Ready, sir.
tank treads.
Yes, affirmative.
Also, they don't sound like like hover tanks at all, so there's that, I guess. Oh, hello, look who's here.
Ready, sir.
Well, they just have sentinels, so they don't even have the latest and greatest here. Well, that's gonna be your demise. That and the fact that I have a lot of resources to throw at the situation here. Well, there's sort of damaged 2 of my tanks. Well, they actually have a fair amount of troops here. They're just not utilizing them in a way that constitutes any sort of threat here. Oh, but they have upgrades. Okay, well, maybe I should not be so cocky then. Well, I mean, they're still gonna lose this, but at least their forces are partially upgraded. Why are the rebels like more advanced than I am in like every way, almost, except for the current age? Because at the beginning they didn't really have any downside compared to what I had. But oh well.
Yes, of course, sir.
Oh man, look at that. Oh yeah, we can't attack these, we just have to kill the airfield. That's fine, let's come down here. So this is this road here. Okay, that's fine. We'll get there. And we're going to destroy you before you can destroy me, hopefully. Oh hey, that's actually Nova Russia, okay. Didn't expect that. Also, why can't these guys attack planes? They can only attack helicopters. That's a bit of an annoyance, but what can you do? Okay, just march down here. But we want to find Orange's airfields. I guess did their citizens escape and then they built a new settlement? I'm not quite sure what happened there, because they didn't even have one, appear to have one in the north. Anyway, get through here. Wanna go after Orange here. Then let's see what they have to throw at me here. I know we're in attack. Let's just destroy you here. Let's maybe destroy the stuff that can actually attack me. And then possibly their production facilities. This shouldn't take too long, so I think I can afford just pound my way through here. They do have anti-missile batteries here, but I don't even have access to the missile silos, so does that even matter? I don't think it does. Okay, here we go. Tank factory is going to go down as well. Now let's see. Yes, for good measure, let's destroy the anti-air batteries as well. They're very easy to destroy, so I'm not too worried about those. However, yeah, we have to find their airfield. I guess it's just all the way down here. If we can make our way down there in one piece. So their bombers have not returned yet. So let's see what the deal with that is. Yeah, that's... Or maybe no, that's just some resources. Okay. Let's see whether there's actually anything down here. Is it really just that part? Then if it is, I wonder where the planes came from. Maybe they have an aircraft carrier. Who knows?
Ready, sir.
Anyway.
Sir.
Oh yeah, satellites. I should probably have you. I always tend to forget about these.
Awaiting orders.
Ready, sir.
Okay, so this was all wiped out. Maybe should have gone down here earlier. Yep, that was all destroyed. So we
Sir. Yes, of
We have
course,
helped
sir.
our Japanese neighbors reclaim their port city of Sata. Now let us proceed with the next phase of our glorious mission, the reconstruction of the spaceport at Tangashi. Construction of the new spaceport should consist of a temple, 2 missile bases, and an FTL research center. We must hurry,
Ready,
as the
sir.
UK and Iron God forces will no doubt try to prevent this from happening. We must expect heavy resistance.
Ready, sir. Yes, of course, sir.
okay. So let's see. I guess we have to wait until the until we actually get a new message. But we're gonna need some anti-air here, and we're gonna need some anti-air that can actually do something against bombers. So we have. Because in the tank gun, that's not what we need. Yes, Sky Watchers. That's what we need. So let's just hang out here and get a couple of those. I know we're gonna get ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna get ourselves destroyed here, but the question is, are we even gonna bother with... What is that actually? Is that a warthog? Listen, are we even gonna bother with anything else here? So, we could actually send... I guess we could send you down here. Yeah, that might actually be an idea. Yeah, let's do that. And let's see how long you can hold out here. And what... oh, we're being attacked by heavy mortar guy here. Maybe we haven't actually finished mopping up here. Oh well, let's try to secure this area here first. There we go. So we also probably want some citizens down here because... Yeah, what you know what, let's just draw like 2 of you here. So we can actually build stuff there. We could also build some anti-air here, I guess. And, well, looks like... They just have their Jackal fighters. Oh, they're other fighters as well. So let's see what happens when my guys arrive. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. So they're here. I mean, we do have the superior planes here. Oh, they actually have ships here. Okay, that's fine. We can easily deal with those. Yeah, maybe it's not that bad that they're hanging out here because they're not dealing that much damage even against my weaker units, which is really, really telling you something. You can also build a hospital here to heal everyone. Yeah, maybe this is not actually that bad. So here, oh, that's actually my air force. That's not bad, even though I'm not sure how much fuel they're gonna have left when they actually arrive here. They may have to return pretty much immediately, but let's see.
Ready, sir.
Yeah, let's see. They're not ideal, but that's how it is now. I can rebuild all of this here, so I'm not too concerned. That's a lot of swirling you're doing here. So these guys are also on their way? Yeah, we'll be fine. I believe. You know what? We could maybe get 2 more of you here. Okay, so they actually have an objective here. So what... What were we supposed to build? Student city to rescue it. Okay, so we obviously did not quite do that. I mean, we did reclaim it. But now... Yeah, you may have to... Actually, no, you have an okay amount of fuel left, so... That's fine then. So where are my citizens? Are you still alive? You are still alive. Good, 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 good. We can build a hospital here. Just because, and then we can also... We actually have a fair amount of stone, but not... I mean, 2,000 stone or more than 2,000 stone is quite nice, but it's not that much at the end of the day compared to my other resources. Okay. So are you gonna destroy that guy? That would be great. Yes, you are actually. That's nice. I do appreciate that. Okay, let's wait for everyone here to come over. And what happened here? Probably just another air attack, which is also fine. We've got so much anti-air here, I don't really care. And what's the deal here? Just more of that. It's fine. We can rebuild all of these. We don't even need to reinforce them. We can just build a tank factory if we really want to. But yeah, let's see. What's... Oh, wait, that's this guy here. Okay. I think you should actually hang out here. Also, my satellites come down here. Oh, you're dead. That's fine. I can live with that. So what were we supposed to build there again? I kind of forgot about that, if I'm being honest, and I had hoped that would just be noted in the instructions here, but we'll see. So they did want missile bases as well, which we can't build. Maybe we need to clear out all of this here first before we can actually do that. But first things first, we're gonna get a hospital here. Yeah, let's build one of those. That should help as well. And then maybe some anti-air guns here, like the fixed ones, just to protect our interests here. And Nova Russia is still pulling some nonsense here. We can fix that for you by just sending you, where was that? Down here. Yeah, that's gonna destroy your stuff sooner or later. Why are you not going down here to build that hospital? I gave you, actually I guess if you build that's, wait, does it only give one guy instructions? I don't think it does. But anyway, here we go. By what? Yeah, nobody cares, sorry. Okay, anti-air has arrived. We don't have that many tanks left, but it's fine if we're being honest. Good, good, good. You can kill this guy here if you would like to. Not taking that much damage, but taking enough damage. And once the hospital here has been established, we're also going to be able to heal everyone here. Yeah, one citizen is down, but don't like the fact that you're attacking more of these here. Oof. Okay. Stop. Just stay here and... Yeah, I think I might lose my citizens here. But don't watch out. It will be a bit unfortunate. I mean, it doesn't matter that much because you can always just send more of them down there. It's just a bit of an annoyance. Let's see. Some of my anti-air has been damaged as well, and these guys here, that they go down a decent amount of time. But yeah, we have trouble. Do they have like nuclear submarines here? So I think they may have, yeah. Yeah, I think they may have those. And unfortunately, actually, you know what we could do here is, so let's see, another satellite. You come down here. So can we? What can we actually build now? Oh, we can actually build a dock now. Okay, that's at least something. But let's see whether we can get this hospital here established. That would be really be appreciated. You just stay here. I don't know what you're doing here otherwise. Almost there. It seems like if you're building it and the building takes damage, it takes a moment to... Well, that's not gonna work out now. Why does everything has to be here in this game has to be so exhausting? Okay, let's build a dock here. See what happens. And we could send some of the lumber crew down there. Yeah, let's just do that. Just build me that here. You can also... If you get yourself destroyed otherwise, I don't really care. Just give me... Just don't wait until we're already getting our run until I get access to stuff. Like, please. Okay, you come down here. So you can access some... Can help us out there as well. There we go. You know what, maybe build a second one. Alright. So we have secured our position here, sent some units down. And we're also destroying a bunch of enemy ships that harass us here. So the ships don't really do much damage because these are only frigates and occasionally maybe a cruiser. And we have got the healing aura here, so they can't really deal true damage. I also have a fleet of my own here, I just built. That fleet was actually building while I was checking the objective because the game didn't pause when I hit the key here. So I don't know why it didn't do that. Occasionally that just happens. So we also have like transports here and fishing boats, like the way like fishing boats. No aircraft carriers. Because why give the player some tech if you can also just not do that? So anyway, so here there's gonna be more animal stuff down here. So we'll have to see how we deal with that. Yeah, we still don't get missile bases. Maybe we get missile bases once we actually land there. But then the question would be, why do we even give access to them? But maybe it's just for flavor, like story-wise, to secure that base there. I have you here. Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave you here. It doesn't really matter all that much. Also, do I actually have any fighters here left? Maybe not, because then they're not flying over here. So I guess they all got themselves blown up. I thought I had at least some left, but never mind. You can't. Don't think we can. Actually, we can pop you down here. Oh damn, we're gonna build an airfield here. Yeah. Damn straight we're gonna do that. So these guys don't seem to have encountered any enemy navy yet. Okay. That's fine with me. Please actually start building this, or do you need to wait for the... Ah, there we go. You need to wait for this. I like how they just like slightly raise their arm and then an airfield here just appears out of nowhere. That's fine with me. Yeah, so satellites are coming over here as well. I think we have multiple of you actually.
Awaiting orders.
Maybe I want like 1 or 2 more. So let's ascend 1 or 2 more down here. Don't really cost all that much, not at this stage here. So Japan actually has planes in the air. So you're just gonna fly down here. You're probably gonna get yourself blown up, but that's how it is. Also, like how the satellite used like plane launch logic. Okay. It's frigate versus frigate, but the good thing is that I also have a whole bunch of other ships here. So I should still win this. In fact, I'm guaranteed to win this. Here's another ship. That's also fine. Maybe I should try to blow up their ports so we can slowly but surely put an end to their naval presence here. Oh damn, that satellite's gonna get itself shot down. Well, that's fine. That just happens. Okay. So you here? Yeah, you go back to chopping lumber. So do you actually? Oh, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4 of you here. So I don't actually have any bombers. Okay, you just hang out here. There we go. You know what? You just come down here, or you just keep destroying submarines and whatnot. Okay. Nautilus submarine. There's actually multiple of you here. We may need some reinforcements here in the near future. Let's actually get a couple of those going here, because if we don't, let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 2 more of each kind of ship, and then we can probably sink these guys faster than they can build them. That's just an assumption I'm making here, but you know what? Works for me. And then, or maybe just park here so my other units can attack like their citizens and whatnot. You of course could also build transport to send over there, but we want to make sure that it's somewhat safe. They have, oh, they have Vivan bomber here. Okay, okay. How's it going here? Guess we're still building.
We have managed to land. We must proceed with the spaceport and tank machine. As a result, we are now necessary buildings. This base and an FTL research center. Remember, in addition to the 2 missile bases and the FTL research center, the new spaceport should also be secure the area by destroying any enemy missiles on sight. We must be ready for anything. Dr. Webster and his army are now.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of my ships blowing up stuff. Anyway, you come over here. You can maybe destroy this naval yard here. And we definitely need to kill these airfields here. You know what? Maybe let's do that actually. You know what? You're not gonna drive around here. You're just gonna stay here. Okay, can you hear battleship? Yeah, sure, you start shelling that. What's happening now? Doesn't actually matter. We can come over here. You should be able to sink their battleship here. It's gonna take a moment. Maybe you here. Do you counter battleships? I completely forgot how the counter system worked. But it doesn't really matter. This guy here is maybe gonna destroy like 1 or 2 units and then he's gonna be dead. There we go. Oh, they've got their capital here. Okay, look at that. Any reason why none of you is attacking this guy? Oh yeah, we can't do that, never mind. That's fine though. Where are you even going? Just stay here, please. Okay, you can destroy that, please? Okay, here we go. So, missile base temple and an FDL research center. Okay. Can we build missile bases? You cost a lot of lumber. Let's build one of you here so we can maybe help clear out the island here. And then we will do other things with our resource here. Probably build transport and land troops here. Okay, it seems like we've mostly exhausted their supply of... Get 4 of you and then just send some guys over there. See what happens. Oh, hello, look. Oh, it's Molotov. What are you doing here, Seijay? Also, are you supposed to be a murder robot at this point? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, we're gonna bring you down. Where are you even going? I don't know, and I don't really care. If I'm being entirely honest here. Okay, we have transports here. Just come over here. Good. We're gonna bring these guys over here as well. So can we actually do anything with you? Not at this stage here. Actually we can. I thought you... There we go. Launch those missiles. Get rid of this airfield here and the other airfield, obviously. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure about the missile bases. Oh, there we go. That dealt a little bit of damage, and it wasn't a whole lot. That dealt a pathetic amount of damage, if we're being honest here. Well, that's how it is. You get in here. Oh, we can actually fit everyone in here virtually.
Of course, sir. Setting course. Where to, sir? Setting course.
Okay, just time to land you guys here. If we can, are we allowed to land here? Is that too steep, or can we land here? I think we can land here. Okay, missile base is still missile basing. That actually deals some damage at this stage here. Oh, hello, there's their fleet again. Okay, fine with me. So maybe you can actually take these guys over here. Just saying. Good. Then we're gonna send those guys over there completely unescorted. Because that's how I roll. And then let's see whether... maybe, yeah, let's not get too close to these airfields here, because now they're getting themselves nuked regularly. Is there even enough space for you guys here? There probably isn't. But the airfields are almost... have almost been destroyed. Naturally, there's not enough space for these transports here. That's just how it is. Just drop the troops off here if you can do that. There we go, one of them is down. Oh, still cranked out a helicopter there. So I'm still not sure. Okay, can you maybe land here? Still not so sure about that. There we go. So these are down now. Okay, maybe you move out of the way here. Or can you land here? You can actually. One of you get back aboard here. So first things first, let's get a hospital. So we can fix everything. Okay, can you please just... oh, there we go. There we go indeed. Now we're cooking with gas. Probably like nano gas. Or whatever it is in this age here. Did we? Yeah, we did bring anti-air. There we go. See, I thought about that. Yeah, you're gonna go down sooner or later. Okay, okay. They have a lot of settlements here. Colonize this entire island here. Yeah, it almost seems like it's not really worth attacking the... May come over here. It's almost not worth attacking the rebels after they... You kind of build your structures to shut them down, because it doesn't seem like they're really doing anything afterwards. So unless it's an objective, it feels like that's not really worth it, is it? There we go. Then let's move on. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They have so many settlements here. It's a crazy amount of settlements, in fact. Okay, yeah, you sure you get yourself destroyed here? I think we already destroyed their capital, so that shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, let's make sure we wrap this up nicely. Huge healing aura here. Very nice, very nice. Come down here. I think then we've cleared out almost everything here. You're just gonna build me naval yard here just so we can heal our ships. Not that it's particularly necessary, I believe, but yeah, let's just do it. That's nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Why do they have so many settlements? What's the idea there?
Where to, sir?
There we go, you're being healed. Alright, so construct a new space center at Takashima, consists of 2 missile bases, a temple, and FTL research center. Okay, so that is down here. So let's just clean up things here and then let's go with that. Let's destroy you as well. I like how we still have paladin cannons here. They look a little bit out of place in this age here. Oh, hello there, ship. Wow, you deal no damage against vehicles, and I don't even have a hospital here. Well, I do, but not right here. Okay, let's continue to destroy everything here. How about you guys? Oh, hey Japan. Hey Pegasus Transport. You come down here, so maybe there's a porter so you can blow up here. Didn't I just... I thought... Never mind.
Setting course. Where to, sir?
We're under attack, but yeah, that was the wrong group, never mind. Are we? We are under attack, actually.
Of course, sir.
Maybe let's be a bit more conservative here before we get everyone destroyed.
Of course, sir.
Yeah. Ooh, so that's not so good. Yeah, there's missile subs. That explains why we got ourselves blown up here. Yeah, just hang out here for the time being.
Bridge here. We are under attack too, sir.
We're just gonna put everyone into this group here.
We are under attack.
Are we under attack? Looks like we are under attack, yeah. Okay, you come over here and you maybe just escape, because it looks like we need some more naval superiority here. What do we have here? More stuff.
Where to, sir?
Yeah, can you maybe just move over here?
Plotting new
Yeah, that'd be great. If you can arrange that'd be fantastic. You get me some pumpkins just to have something to do. And can you please just drop... Why is this so difficult? Come on. Like, what is up with the naval pathfinding? I guess the hitbox of all these ships are just way too large. This is worse pathfinding than like early games with naval, like Warcraft 2 or Command Conquer Red Alert, this is way worse. In fact, this might be the worst naval pathfinding I've seen in a video game. Like, Final Demand, the challenge has better pathfinding, and that's not actually that much of an exaggeration. Because, can you destroy this here? Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, the missile base here doesn't seem to have like any sort of like recharge time that's indicated. So I'm not quite sure what the deal is. That's right. And I think it's also campaign only, so it's more difficult to find information here. That's a lot of fish. Okay, let's just go down here and destroy everything they have there. We've destroyed most of their naval bases, I think. They might have more left down there. Did you actually attack here? Doesn't seem like it. That's fine. Any of my land force actually survive here? Yes, a handful of you. That is acceptable. Like, why did you turn around here now? Like, what? I guess it's because the formation? Yeah. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, this just kind of getting slightly exhausting. But yeah, had I known more about the like order of objectives and everything, I think I would have done this. Oh, there's another submarine there. What are you even doing there? Anyway, we're gonna get an anti-air gun here, just in case that plane comes back. Let's get some more of you guys here going, just in case, to protect my interest there. Also wondering, is that submarine actually following me? And is it the same one we saw earlier? There we go. You know what? We're gonna get a fortress. Also running kind of low on... Really here? Okay, or whatever. Slightly low on lumber. Not super low or anything. But I think we're gonna go for lumber here. We're also gonna send some of the gold guys over there. Because we're gonna need quite a lot for the missile bases. Okay. There we go, you're safe in there. Okay, still haven't found that submarine. That may actually be the last one they have left. It's gonna come after us sooner or later. Okay, oh, Japan's here as well now. Oh well, in the meantime... Oh, here we go. It's the Eye. Okay, everybody move over there and destroy their boats here. Get another one of you over here as well. They have a lot of frigates here. Also, who's aboard of you here? Oh, hello. Didn't see that. Yeah, you can join your friends here. You can make it up there, which you probably can't, but let's see. Now they're destroying my transports here, but the transports are now expendable, so that's acceptable. There we go, free those pop slots. What's happening here? Okay, so you can't attack those. That's fine. Who can actually... Was it you guys here? Nope. Looks like that was our own frigates here. We'll get to you. Yeah, you're gonna get yourself destroyed sooner or later. Wow, you actually made it all the way over there. Maybe I should have left you down here then. So we did build some more of you here, so I guess you could come down here. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, you here can please die, thank you. Or you can all come down here. So, I think we can actually send you guys down there now. Or alternatively, we could upgrade the settlement just in case we lose those guys. Let's populate you here. There you go, now we can build more of you here. So we need to spend some time rebuilding these guys, but it's a bit safer that way, I believe. Good, good, good. You can come down here and just shell stuff if you would like to. Yeah, still not sure what's up with that submarine because I haven't seen it in a while. But that's fine. You can maybe come down here directly. Okay, so the cruiser, this is a frigate. Let's build a frigate of our own that should be automatically be sufficient then. Okay, and then let's have these guys come down here. So, what's the situation here? You're still dying faster here despite being healed, but that's fine, I think. Yeah, maybe should have left the cannon there. But never mind. I think it's because you get countered by this guy here, but I'm not too concerned about that. It's just the price you pay. Okay, so they did say FDR Research Center. Let's build that here. I hope that is good enough as a location. And let's hope we don't get ourselves missiled here straight away. A submarine here as well, okay. Can you? No, you cannot attack that. For someone who's hunting submarines, you're actually kind of weak against them. Maybe I should send some more of you up there, actually. Yeah, let's do that, just so we don't get everything here destroyed. I think Japan actually... Oh, Japan's attacking stuff here as well. That's fine. Oh yeah, and you are also killing this boat here. Slowly but surely. Somewhat surely. Okay, okay. And then we're gonna go into space. You can, if you want, you can destroy the structure. I know that's out of range, but in that case, just drive away, please, and start shelling it. There we go. Woo! Ooh. Boom, boom. There we go. Okay, so this one here is done. Then it was a temple and 2 missile bases. Why a temple, actually? I'm not quite sure, but you know what? If you want your Dune wind trap, be my guest. Here we go. Settlements going down. And we actually have enough resources for 2 missile bases. But we don't have that much in the way of resources. Wait, there's actually fighters about it. Where did those came from? When did you land there? Also, damn, that's a huge fleet you have here. Rebel forces. But you know what? I still don't care. Okay, so we've got this here, and then let's get the missile bases. Speaking of... Why is that actually in that corner? Speaking of which... Oh wait, we already lost this one here. Well, never mind that then. You know what? This is all going to get itself destroyed, and I just don't care at this point here. Also, while these are being established quickly, I guess that's nice.
And with a magnificent roar of fuel and flame, the huge colony ship lifts off from the newly constructed spaceport and streaks through the atmosphere on its way to Mars. What destiny awaits the new colonists, and what challenges will they face? Only time will tell.
And there we go. We didn't even build that missile base. I do actually have... Yeah, I still have quite a lot of stuff left here, yeah. Do they have airfields? Oh, they do have cyber citizens. Okay. That is a lot of transports. Why do we have so many transports, Russia? Ooh, but Japan here. Japan was on it. And let's see what they have here. So here's their naval yard. They do have a aircraft carrier as well, and more stuff here. Yeah, but I guess there's only so much of an incentive to actually blow that up, because who cares? That seems in hindsight what I should have done is just go down here, unlock naval units, and then just... Oh, look at that, they have a tried submarine here, and then just drive down here, because even wiping out everyone here was pretty much a waste of time, considering that after you build your key structures, they don't seem to attack you anymore, and there's not much point in the way of actually clearing that out. Also, I didn't have to build this missile base here, but maybe it counts if you have the foundation, or maybe they just check whether you have ever built 2 missile bases, which I had. Yeah, overall, this mission here wasn't actually too bad. It's just kind of lengthy and a little bit boring. But the game still goes out of its way to just put so many restrictions on you. There's no civ upgrades, no individual unit upgrades, no submarines, no cybers, no aircraft carriers, no bombers. And I do understand that occasionally it can be fun to restrict the player a little bit, so they have to get creative, but it feels like they just passive-aggressively cripple you every single time, and it's just not particularly fun, if I'm being honest. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Take care and goodbye.